Welcome to opamusic.com True Crime Stories. With the recent indictment of Sean Diddy Combs, which has brought up serious accusations of abuse, can't forget how many other high-profile figures have faced similar charges in the past. Diddy's story involves allegations of physical, emotional, and sexual abuse that have recently resurfaced after many years. While his legal case develops, it's a good time to revisit some of the most well-known celebrities who were accused of sexual crimes, whose lives and careers were dramatically impacted by their actions. Let's dive into some of those cases. Number 1. Harvey Weinstein. Born March 19, 1952. Occupation, film producer and co-founder of Miramax, Harvey Weinstein was once one of the most influential film producers in Hollywood, known for shaping the careers of countless actors and filmmakers. As the co-founder of Miramax and later the Weinstein Company, he was behind critically acclaimed films like Pulp Fiction, Shakespeare in Love, The English Patient, and many others that dominated the award circuit for decades. His reputation as a film mogul and kingmaker was nearly unmatched. However, beneath his success lay decades of sexual abuse, harassment, and manipulation, which would later be exposed on an unprecedented scale. Harvey Weinstein, born on March 19, 1952, grew up in Queens, New York. Along with his brother Bob, he started Miramax in the late 1970s, focusing initially on bringing independent films to mainstream audiences. The company's success soared with films like Sex, Lies, and Videotape and The Crying Game. Miramax quickly became synonymous with Oscar-winning cinema, making the Weinsteins some of the most powerful figures in Hollywood. In 1993, Disney bought Miramax, further expanding their influence. Weinstein was known for his relentless, aggressive style in both business and personal dealings. He developed a reputation for being a tough negotiator, often bullying and threatening others to get what he wanted. Despite his abrasive personality, his success in the film industry kept him in power, winning him allies, awards, and respect from top-tier talent. Behind closed doors, however, Weinstein was hiding decades of sexual misconduct. In October 2017, the New York Times and The New Yorker published explosive exposés detailing the accounts of several women accusing Weinstein of sexual harassment, assault, and rape. These accusations ranged from unwanted advances and groping to coerced sexual acts and outright rape, many of which took place under the guise of professional meetings. The allegations dated back to the early 1990s, with numerous women in the industry, including actresses, models, and employees, coming forward. Some of the most prominent accusers included Ashley Judd, Gwyneth Paltrow, Angelina Jolie, and Rose McGowan. As more women shared their stories, the number of accusers grew to over 80. Many described a pattern where Weinstein would invite them to hotel rooms under the pretense of a business meeting and then make inappropriate advances. In some cases, he promised to further their careers in exchange for sexual favors. He also used his considerable influence to blacklist those who refused his advances, ensuring that their careers were damaged. Angelina Jolie, a 49-year-old actress, filmmaker, and humanitarian, told the New York Times that during the release of Playing by Heart, she rejected advances by Weinstein in a hotel room. She was 23 at the time. "I had a bad experience with Harvey Weinstein in my youth, and as a result, chose never to work with him again and warn others when they did," Jolie explained in an email to the newspaper. Lupita Nyong'o, a 41-year-old Academy Award-winning actress, penned a lengthy column in the New York Times on October 19 recounting her experience with Weinstein. "Harvey led me into a bedroom, his bedroom, and announced that he wanted to give me a massage. I thought he was joking at first. He was not," Nyong'o wrote. She said Weinstein's advances continued later during a dinner in New York. Ashley Judd, 56, told the New York Times that during a 1997 breakfast meeting at Weinstein's hotel room in Beverly Hills, the producer propositioned her, saying he could give her a massage or she could watch him shower. She was starring in Miramax's Kiss the Girls at the time. Rose McGowan, 51-year-old charmed actress, reached a previously undisclosed settlement with Weinstein in 2007 after an episode in a hotel room during the Sundance Film Festival, the New York Times reported in early October. In 2016, she tweeted that she was raped by a studio head in 2007, but didn't identify Weinstein at the time. Gwyneth Paltrow, 52, told the New York Times that before shooting Emma when she was 22, Weinstein summoned her to his suite at the Peninsula Beverly Hills Hotel for a work meeting, which ended with Weinstein placing his hands on her and suggesting they head to the bedroom for massages. "I was a kid, I was signed up, I was petrified," she said. Lena Headey, 51, who plays Cersei on Game of Thrones, shared a series of tweets on Oct at 17 describing an incident in 2005 involving some suggestive comment, a gesture from Weinstein. Years later, she said she also experienced him asking her personal questions about her love life before asking her up to his hotel room. Heather Graham, an actress known for her role in the Hangover films, wrote an essay for Variety on Oct. 10 describing a time in the early 2000s when Weinstein allegedly insinuated that she would need to have sex with him in order to get a role in one of his upcoming films. She was never hired for one of his films. Mira Sorvino, 57, told The New Yorker that while promoting Mighty Aphrodite at the 1995 Toronto International Film Festival, Weinstein started massaging my shoulders, which made me very uncomfortable, and then tried to get more physical, sort of chasing me around. Weeks later, she says he evaded her doorman and showed up at the door of her New York apartment, but was able to scare him off on both occasions. Cara Delevingne, the 32-year-old English actress and model, shared in an Instagram post on Oct 11 and in a statement to New York Magazine and Huffington Post that the movie producer attempted to kiss her in a hotel room. As soon as we were alone, he began to brag about all the actresses he had slept with and how he had made their careers and spoke about other inappropriate things of a sexual nature, she wrote. Kate Beckinsale, 51, posted to Instagram on Oct 12, accusing Weinstein of offering her alcohol during their first meeting when she was just 17. "I assumed it would be in a conference room, which was very common," she wrote. "When I arrived, reception told me to go to his room. He opened the door in his bathrobe." Beckinsale is an English actress who has starred in Much Ado About Nothing and Pearl Harbor. Daryl Hannah, an actress known for Steel Magnolias and the Kill Bill films, told The New Yorker on Oct 27 that Weinstein sexually harassed her on 2 different occasions in the past decade. Léa Seydoux, 39-year-old French actress of Blue is the Warmest Color, wrote an op-ed for The Guardian on Oct 11 describing an interaction she had with Weinstein, which involved him inviting her to his hotel room for a drink and later lunging at her and attempting to kiss her. Jessica Barth, the 44-year-old actress from the Ted films, told The New Yorker Weinstein invited her to a business meeting at his Beverly Hills hotel room after the 2011 Golden Globes. Barth later recalls he had champagne waiting and alternated between offering to cast her in a film and demanding a naked massage. She claims that when she moved toward the door to leave, Weinstein lashed out, saying that she needs to lose weight to compete with Mila Kunis. Annabella Sciorra, an actress known for her work in Reversal of Fortune and The Hand That Rocks the Cradle, told The New Yorker on Oct 27 that Weinstein violently raped her in the early 1990s and repeatedly sexually harassed her over the next several years. Britt Marling, the OA actress-writer, shared in an essay for The Atlantic that Weinstein pulled the hotel room massage act on her in 2014. "I too was asked if I wanted a massage, champagne, strawberries. I too sat in that chair paralyzed by mounting fear when he suggested we shower together," she wrote. Louisette Geis, a former actress and screenwriter, said at a press conference on Oct 10 that at the Sundance Film Festival in 2008, Weinstein invited her to his room to discuss her script, but after about 30 minutes, he returned from the bathroom in nothing but a robe with the front open. Weinstein proceeded to get in the bathtub and just kept asking me to watch him masturbate, she said. Asia Argento, an Italian actress, model, and director, told The New Yorker that in 1997, when she was 21, Weinstein asked for a massage and forcibly performed oral sex on her at a hotel in France. Dominique Hewitt, 42, a New York-based actress, filed a lawsuit in Los Angeles Oct 24 against the Weinstein Company, alleging that Harvey Weinstein pressured her into sex at the Peninsula Hotel in Beverly Hills in 2010, and that his company knew about multiple allegations of sexual misconduct against him dating back to the 90s. Minka Kelly, a 44-year-old actress from Friday Night Lights, took to Instagram on Oct 13, describing how Weinstein allegedly propositioned her to be his girlfriend at a meeting. Mia Kirshner, a 56-year-old Canadian actress, Sarah Ann Massey, a writer and actress, Awkward Exes, told Variety on Oct 11. That Weinstein hugged her in his underwear and told her he loved her during an interview for a nanny job in 2008. The L Word wrote in an op-ed for the Globe and Mail on Oct. 13. That alleged Weinstein harassed her in a hotel room. Natasha Malth, 50, said Weinstein barged into her London hotel room and raped her in 2008 after she met him at the British Film Awards. After the rape, he masturbated in front of her, the Norwegian-born actress said in her statement at a press conference with attorney Gloria Allred on Oct. 25. Amber Anderson, an actress known for the Riot Club, posted to Instagram on Oct. 16 that Weinstein coerced her into a private meeting. He behaved inappropriately and propositioned a personal relationship to further my career whilst bragging about other actresses he had helped in a similar way, she wrote. He tried to take my hand and put it in his lap, which is when I managed to leave the room. Heather Kerr, a 63-year-old former actress, read a statement on October 20 at a press conference with attorney Gloria Allred, describing a 1989 encounter with Weinstein, where he exposed himself to her and told her she had to sleep with him and other Hollywood producers in order to succeed in the industry. Alice Evans, a British actress, wrote in The Telegraph on October 14 that Weinstein tried to touch and kiss her during the 2002 Cannes Film Festival. In the essay, she also claims that her rejection of Weinstein negatively impacted her and her husband's careers. Evans starred in The Christmas Card and The Vampire Diaries. Trish Goff, a former model and actress, told The Times that Weinstein allegedly groped her during a lunch meeting in 2003. When we finally stood up to go, he really started groping me, grabbing my breasts, grabbing my face, and trying to kiss me, she said. Angie Everhart, an actress Take Me Home Tonight and former model, came forward on the KLOS morning show, alleging Weinstein masturbated in front of her while on a boat during the Venice Film Festival. The former model and actress claims Weinstein told her, "You're a really nice girl, you shouldn't tell anybody about this." Claire Forlani, an English actress, Meet Joe Black and Boys and Girls, took to Twitter on Oct. 12 to claim she dodged 5 different advances from Weinstein over the years. Connie Nielsen, a 59-year-old Danish actress, the devil's advocate, wrote a guest column for Variety on Oct. 24, adding her name to the list of women allegedly harassed by Weinstein, who produced her 2005 film, The Great Raid. The actress claims the producer put his hand on her thigh during the opening night of the film. Emma Decaune, a French actress, told The New Yorker that Weinstein invited her to his hotel room in Cannes in 2010. While she takes a call from a friend, he goes into his bathroom where she hears the shower being turned on. She later says that he came out with an erection and demanded she lie on the bed. "It was like a hunter with a wild animal," she said. The fear turns him on. Decaune starred in The Science of Sleep and Mr. Bean's Holiday. Florence Darrell, a 56-year-old French actress, told People on Oct. 12 that Weinstein pursued her in the mid-90s and then propositioned her in a hotel room while his wife at the time, Eve Chilton, was in the room next door. Darcel starred in The Stolen Children and Uranus. Katya Mitsituridze, a Russian TV host, told The Hollywood Reporter on Oct. 19 that she was harassed by Weinstein, alleging he arranged a private meeting in 2004 during the Venice Film Festival where he greeted her in a bathrobe and suggested she give him a massage. Lauren Sivan, a New York TV reporter, says she was cornered by Weinstein in the kitchen of a restaurant in which he is an investor in 2007, according to the Huffington Post. When she avoids his kiss, he reportedly tells her to stand there and shut up while he masturbates and ejaculates into a nearby potted plant. Lisette Anthony, an English model and actress of Husbands and Wives, told the Sunday Times on Oct. 15 that Weinstein raped her in her home in the late 1980s. Marissa Coughlan, a 50-year-old actress who starred in Super Troopers, told The Hollywood Reporter on October 18 that Weinstein asked her to meet at a hotel in 1999 to discuss a film role, alleging that once she was there, he requested a massage from her. Marissa Coughlan, a 50-year-old actress who starred in Super Troopers, told The Hollywood Reporter on October 18 that Weinstein asked her to meet at a hotel in 1999 to discuss a film role, alleging that once she was there, he requested a massage from her. Romola Garai, an English actress, told The Guardian that in 2004, during the audition process for Havana Nights, she was told to arrive at Weinstein's hotel room alone. "He answered the door in his bathrobe," she said. "I was only 18. I felt violated by it. It has stayed very clearly in my memory." Weinstein's exposure in 2017 ignited the global #MeToo movement, giving women in various industries the platform to speak out about their experiences with sexual harassment and assault. The scandal shifted public perception of Hollywood, revealing the deeply entrenched culture of misogyny and exploitation that had allowed Weinstein and others like him to operate unchecked for so long. In the wake of the allegations, Weinstein was fired from his own company, expelled from the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, and became a pariah in the film world. The Weinstein Company eventually filed for bankruptcy, and the films he had produced were overshadowed by the scandal. In May 2018, Weinstein was arrested and charged with rape, sexual abuse, and other forms of misconduct. His criminal trial began in January 2020, focusing on allegations from two women, Miriam Haley, a production assistant, and Jessica Mann, an aspiring actress. The trial became a media spectacle as testimonies and details of Weinstein's behavior were laid bare in court. On February 24, 2020, Weinstein was convicted of 2 felony charges, a criminal sexual act in the 1st degree and rape in the 3rd degree. He was acquitted on the most serious charges of predatory sexual assault. On March 11, 2020, Weinstein was sentenced to 23 years in prison. Following the New York conviction, Weinstein faced additional charges in Los Angeles related to similar crimes. These legal battles are still ongoing as more women continue to come forward. Weinstein's legacy is now forever tarnished by his crimes. The #MeToo movement that his downfall helped spark continues to encourage survivors of abuse to speak out, leading to greater awareness and changes in industries beyond Hollywood. Many of the women who spoke out against Weinstein have described a sense of relief and justice, but the case also highlighted how deeply entrenched the culture of silence and complicity had been in the entertainment industry. Weinstein is currently serving his 23-year sentence in New York and faces additional charges in Los Angeles. While his downfall marks the end of an era in Hollywood, it has also forced a reckoning within the industry and beyond, inspiring systemic changes to combat harassment and protect vulnerable individuals. Harvey Weinstein's conviction for rape and sexual assault in Los Angeles was overturned in July 2023 by a California appeals court. The court ruled that key pieces of evidence should not have been admitted during his trial, particularly testimony from women who were not directly involved in the charges against him. This development has reignited public debate, with some viewing the overturned conviction as a setback for the #MeToo movement, while others argue the legal process must ensure fairness. Despite this, Weinstein remains in prison for his prior conviction in New York.